Alright, in level 3 we're going to do some similar work with the radicals and variables. We're going to do them in terms of a more complicated problem or in some contextual problem. So in the first one, we're told to find the length of a rectangle given the area and the width. So you got to think, to find the length of a rectangle, knowing the area and the width, we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width. So specifically, to find the length, it's really going to be the area divided by the width, which is what this problem wants us to do. So it wants us to divide the area, which is 150 x to the 4th, y to the 7th, by the width, which is 30 x y to the 4th. But again, remember in context with the radicals that we can actually divide them and make it one big radical. So 150 divided by 30 is 5. There are 3 more x's on top, so 3, and there are 3 more y's on top, so the third power. Okay, and so we don't need that radical to be so big there. We can kind of cut it off on top. It's nice there's no fraction anymore. So now we just do root 5. Well, root 5 is root 5. There's nothing you can do. So I'm going to leave some blank space out in front, and I'm going to put a root 5. Can't break it down. Remember, square roots is a little 2. 2 goes into 3 once, 1 left over, and then 2 goes into 3 again once with 1 left over. So you end up getting xy times the radical of 5xy as your length of the rectangle. Okay, so now the next one is a little bit different. It has to do with function notation. Keep in mind that when you see this over here, f of 2w to the 5th, that really means 2w to the 5th is going in for x in the f function. So really when we have the square root of 5x to the 4th, it's really 5 times 2w to the 5th to the 4th power. And then, so what that really means is that's 5 times 16, because 2 to the 4th is 16. Normal numbers do normal things. And then you multiply the exponents, so w to the 20th power. And then when you do 5 times 16, you really get 80 w to the 20th. Okay, so the numbers first, the square root of 80. If you were to break down the square root of 80, you get 4 outside and a radical 5 on the inside. And then remember, square roots again, 2 goes into 20 10 times, so there's w to the 10th, no left over. Really all this is applying everything we learned in the last section with radicals to problems that look very similar to ones with radicals, but also with variables this time.